So it seems like Wuthering Waves have actually dropped an update preview for version 2.0. This is something that we usually get literally every time an update drops, and it's going to give us an idea of what kind of rewards, what kind of stuff we can expect to come to the game. Now, obviously, the Wuthering Waves and Rinascita kind of advertising has been so good that we've actually seen most of the stuff coming to the game, but this actually discloses, the exact amount of pools, the exact amount of asteroid and everything like that. We're going to get in some of the events, and we're going to get in some of the story and everything like that. So I'm very excited to go through this and actually look and see, what Wuthering Waves can actually bring to version 2.0 and how they're stepping up the game in terms of rewards and also in terms of some of the other stuff that they bring to the game. So let's get into this. Let's take a look. Obviously, they've got the art for the whole version, which looks absolutely amazing. We've got some of the new characters there, which look very, very cool. Now, obviously, if we go, we've got the new region, which is Rinascita Rogana, which looks absolutely amazing, by the way. I really love the Italian design of a lot of these kind of buildings and everything like that. Whenever this first came out, I thought, maybe it was a little bit too happy. Maybe it was a little bit too like, oh, this is too nice. And it's more like Genshin kind of like map. But honestly, this has actually taken a turn for me, especially after seeing Carlotta's trailer and everything like that. Seeing her kind of have this darker political family side to it actually makes me believe that Rinascita is going to be an amazing region, and it's grown on me a lot over time, which again I think is amazing. Obviously, then we go down to the main quest. It's going to be in 3 acts, which means we're going to have a lot to kind of go through on the release day. Now, I don't know how long these acts are actually going to be, but it is good that they are releasing multiple acts in one go, because it gives something for the players to actually properly get their heads sunk into, rather than just be like, here's one act, and we'll release one in about a couple months time or something like that. So again, that's very, very cool. They say rovers who have reached level 14 and completed chapter 1 act 3 can actually unlock and participate in chapter 2, which I think is great that players are able to kind of skip over to this. But at the same time, I think act 3 is a little bit too early. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I think it is a little bit too early, but again, if players want to do that, they want to do that. If they don't, then they don't. I don't think it's not the end of the world. People don't have to click the skip button. Now, obviously, if we keep going to companion stories, I will 100% be playing the Carlotta story. Carlotta looks absolutely amazing. This art looks really, really cool as well. And also, we got the Roccia story as well. So again, too much story for us to go through, man. It's absolutely insane. We're going to have a ton to do on the day of release. Now, obviously, if we keep going down even further, we've got new Resonator outfits, which I've talked about on a lot of videos. Some people are angry at the price. Honestly, I don't think it's too bad. I think, kind of adding it all up in the end, it's not the end of the world. There's some really cool animations with Jinshi's skin, and, they say it's going to have a discount of 2,680 lunates, which I think is great, and then it will go up to 3,280, which, yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think it's the end of the world. Especially comparing it to some of the skins we've seen with Genshin Impact. I saw a post on Twitter of Hu-Tao's skin and then Jinshi's skin compared. One was $20, one was about like $25-30, obviously the Jinshi skin being a little bit more expensive. And you can see the absolute difference in quality. It was absolutely amazing. Not to say that Genshin Impact skins were bad, but in terms of the pricing and everything like that, it kind of gives you a grasp on what you're actually getting for your money, which I think is actually really good. Now, obviously, we got the Sanhua signature outfit, which you can get for absolutely free in an event. Now, they say, this will be available from the 23rd of January, so we're not going to be able to get it straight away, which I think is fine. I think that's, it's going to give us something to do a little bit later on. It's going to give us something to actually look forward to, and, the event's probably going to be amazing. I mean, I don't know what the event exactly is. They'll probably show us further down, but we can keep going. We got the grand opening of the carnival, a welcome gift from Rinascita. So the first one is going to be a free temple. So free-to-play players, you're going to be eating up really good in terms of this update. 10 free pools and 10 free crystal solvent, which is going to be good for stuff like tacit fields. If you want to build your Carlotta on day one, this is going to be really good, because obviously we've got some new sets, everything like that, which people aren't going to have, the kind of stuff to build it with unless you saved up your crystal solvents over this time, kind of knowing that. So it's good that they've given us some free ones there to kind of go out and at least get a decent kit for her. Maybe it's not amazing, but that's something for you to work on in the future. And yeah, obviously 10 Radiant Tide is really good for literally everyone. It's going to be good for me. It's going to be good for free to play. It's going to be good for pretty much everyone. And all you need to do is reach uni level 2. So again, very, very cool. They are giving us a ton of really, generous gifts here. And then we keep going to the celebration after tunes. We also get 1,600 asteroid. And yeah, this will be available in the in-game mail. Now, this one will be available on the 29th of January. So this is going to be a little bit later on. When was the first one? This one was from the 30th. Oh, wait, no. This I don't know if they've gotten that one wrong. I don't know if that's a typo, because it says the 13th of February, version 2.0 update, server time. Maybe they got that wrong. I think it's supposed to say like 2025-02-01, which I think is, I think that's the real thing that's supposed to be. I'll definitely double check that later on. But again, with this one, it seems like this one's going to be from the 29th of January, which is a little bit later on, but you know, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And yeah, we'll be able to get them, I'm pretty sure in total, you can get them in total, 1,600. Okay, that's great. Now we keep going on to some of the regional events that are going on. Obviously, you can get 770 astrite from this. You can also get a sigil, which I don't know what that does, and also some more kind of level up materials, everything like that, which is great to see. And obviously, if you guys have done the tactical simulacra and a lot of those events at the moment, you're going to be already stocked up on a lot of kind of level up materials and other stuff that are going to help you to upgrade these new characters that are coming out in Rinascita. So again, great. And then we've got another event called Tales of the Isles. I won't go through them too much. We've got Traces of Ties, which is a photo collection event. We've had a lot of those, which will pretty much just encourage you to kind of explore the map of Rinascita, which I think is totally fine. We keep going to Dances for Spring's Return. This is going to be the Sanhua event. You can invite one companion to join you every day, and after the invitation, you can claim the corresponding rewards on the event page. And yeah, you can get the skin. You can also get some crystal solvent and stuff like that, which is really good. They're kind of pushing a lot of the crystal solvent, which I think is great. And then also we got a 7-day login event, which also, I don't know if this comes out on the actual day of version 2.0. I don't know if this is maybe a Chinese thing, or maybe this is how they do it, but it says 2025-02-12. So that tells me the 12th of February, but I feel like this is actually going to be for the 2nd of January. Maybe it's not, maybe it is, but you know, kind of looking, it says like version 2.0 update, which we all know is still on the 2nd. So I think it is a typo, another classic Kuro typo, which is a shame. But yeah, this one we get 10 pools, we get 5 limited ones, and also 5 standard ones. So we're already racking up a lot of the pools at the moment. Then also we've got a new tactical hologram, which you get 240 asteroid from, which again is great. Now we've got even more stuff like featured cob events, which is 600 asteroid. Again, really, really cool. We got some also echo stuff as well, which is going to help us out. I'm not sure if a lot of the echo stuff will kind of transfer over to the Rinascita area, but hey, we'll just have to wait and see. Then we've got John Victorio. That sounds awfully like a character from a film, but oh well. We got 500 asteroid from that. They say during the event, you enter a spherical sphere to battle waves of enemies within a set time limit with the aid of unique buffs. I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, definitely be trying that one out. Lolo's campaign is back. Obviously, this is going to be happening on the 30th of January, which is really good. They say during the event, you can just do Lolo's campaign. We all know Lolo's campaign. This has been out for ages. We've got 400 asteroid and also 5 standard pools, which is great. Pincer Maneuver is back, which, you know, to much people's dismay, you know, people don't really like this event that much. I don't think it's the worst thing, but I didn't really like it that much either, to be honest. So maybe they could come up with a different event to come out in the future, but at least we can get it over and done with on the 23rd of January, which again is what they're putting down here. But we can also get 600 asteroid from it, which I think is great. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. You have to be level 35 as well to actually do that. Now we've got Wuthering Exploration, which obviously comes out with a lot of the other regions. I'm kind of disappointed that this doesn't have any asteroid in it. Like, this is only just premium tuners and, you know, shell credits. But that's really good for kind of leveling up your character again. But I think last time we did get some asteroid and some pools from it. So yeah, maybe they kind of like slowed that down because of the amount they're giving out in some of the other events. But it would have been nice to see some more pools from that. Now, obviously, we've got some double drop events, which is really going to help, again, with your characters and everything like that. We've got the 16th of January and also the 6th of February, which is going to boost a lot of the stuff that's coming out, including, like, some of your level up stuff and some of your echoes, everything like that, which is going to be super useful for a lot of the new echoes that are coming out in Rinascita, because people are going to be farming them like crazy in the Tacit fields. Then we can keep going down. Obviously, we got the banners. We got Carlotta, which is coming with some of the 4-stars, being Sanhua, Chisha, and Mortefi. Again, all really, really good characters. Now, obviously, I don't think I'm going to be using any of them with Carlotta, but it's nice to see that they do have some of these kind of like bread and butter characters that a lot of the PS5 players can actually pull for, which I think is absolutely amazing. Now, obviously, we've got Zhezha as well with the same 4-stars too. I might actually consider pulling Zhezha if she's that good for Carlotta, because I do really want my Carlotta to be as good as possible. You know, I'm becoming a Carlotta main. I'm telling you, that's what I'm becoming. I'm going there, I'm pulling Carlotta, I'm building her, and I'm going to become the best. I don't care. I like literally just at Carlotta. I don't care about the rest of the game. just at Carlotta, which again might be crazy. And obviously you can come over to stream if you guys want to go see that. But yeah, let's keep going. We got other stuff like her weapon, which again, I guess I'm going to be pulling on as well. I do need to check what pity I'm on, but again, this weapon looks really, really cool with a lot of the kind of crystal kind of design to it. And also we got some other weapon ups as well, which again is great. We keep going. We got Jeju's weapon as well, which we've already seen from previous updates. Then we go on to phase 2 of the banner as well. We got Roccia, and they've already released what 4 stars are going to be on this banner. It's going to be Danjin, Yohu, and Yuan Wu, which I think is great. Now, I'm pretty sure Danjin and Roccia are going to use similar echo sets from the new echo sets that are coming out. I think they're actually going to be pretty decent. So again, that's cool to see. Now, there's a lot of like Yuan Wu. I think like he could kind of like replace Roccia and stuff like that in terms of teams. And like, not that he's better, by the way. I'm just saying that like they play the same role. Like Roccia is obviously better, but they kind of play the same role. So I don't know how that makes sense too much. But maybe I guess it's kind of like a consolation thing if you don't get your Roccia, which is fair enough. And then we keep going. We got Jinshi as well with the same kind of roster as well. So really, really cool. And then we keep going. We got stuff like, the Tragic Comedy, which is the new weapon for Roccia, which, yeah, 100% guaranteed. That's really cool that, this is still a thing, that 100% guaranteed weapons, just exist, because it makes it so much easier whenever it comes to pulling, because you know that you're going to get that weapon whether, you get it on your 100th pull or you get it on your first one, It's really, really cool to see that. And obviously Jinshi's weapon's there too, which a lot of people actually might want because Ages of Harvest is actually really good for a lot of characters. So let's keep going. Now we keep going to Pioneer Podcast. Obviously, this is the Battle Pass. You'll be able to get that like normal. I don't really know if they're going to add any new kind of stuff. They don't really say it, but yeah, you pretty much just get all of the normal stuff that you get from a Pioneer Podcast, which again is great. Now we also go into some special offers from like some bundles and stuff like that, which are going to help you whenever it comes to pulling. Now we got the cheapest one at $3, which is literally just one limited pull, one weapon pull, and 120 astrite, which isn't bad. I mean, I don't think I'm going to go for that one, but I guess that's pretty good. Now obviously we can keep going. We got $20, which obviously is 5 pulls, 5 weapon pulls, and 500 astrite. Again, pretty decent. And also we got a Sage's Solvent Aid Pack, which is only $5, and you get 7 Crystal Solvent, and also 60,000 shell credits, which honestly could be the kind of play whenever it comes to, building some of your characters. If you just want that extra Crystal Solvent, $5, and that's all you get. Obviously, it does kind of add this element of, like, you can pay to kind of win. Not really, like, totally, because there's not that many Crystal Solvents there to really absolutely game change anything, but it does mean that people can pay to actually get further along in the game. I don't know if that's a thing like it before, but yeah, it's if people want it, people want it. Now we got a $10 one as well, which is obviously 5 pulls, 400 astrite, $30 one, which is 15 pulls and 500 astrite, and another $10 one, which is 5 weapon pulls and 400 astrite. So really, really cool. That seems like it's going to help out a lot of people, especially if you're not looking to spend too much, but getting, the most out of the kind of pulls. Now, I'm sure someone can do the math on whether this is actually kind of like financially viable, or if you should just get the pulls altogether instead. Now, obviously, we've got some other ones as well for reoccurring bundles, which looks really cool. 300 Lunites for 30 advanced sealed tubes, 800 for some of the premium ones, which I think is absolutely insane. And obviously, you got some other bundle series as well. It literally just like lists them all down here, which you can get some more astrites, some more resonance potions, stuff like that, which again can help you out, which honestly, I think that's all right. If you guys want to go, spend stuff like that, then that's totally fine. That's up to you. And I think people can play the game however they want to. But overall, that's a really cool patch notes thing. This is a little bit different to the ones that we've seen in the past. Obviously, a lot of patch notes contain a lot about like the story and the characters and give us a little bit more. But I feel like they've kind of like explained enough in the trailers, and then they have to just like show us and don't tell us, which I think is a much better way for them to go about it, because honestly, this has got me more excited than reading like a ton of stuff and going, okay, I don't care about this paragraph. Okay, I care about this. Okay, I don't care about this paragraph. That kind of gets a little bit annoying. Whereas this, they've literally gone boom, boom, 3 awards, boom, 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 which means, I think we're going to get like 63 pulls, I think it is, or even over that in the kind of world. And obviously, exploring the world as well, you're going to get a ton of astrite, which I think is going to be, at least in the thousands, if not tens of thousands of astrite that you're going to be able to get, which is going to help you out whenever it comes to pulling Carlotta or Roccia or Zany or literally anybody else that you want in Rinascita. But honestly, this looks like a really good update, and I'm super excited to play it on January 2nd. Hopefully they can fix those typos. I think they're typos. So again, hopefully they can, hopefully Kuro Games can learn from that very soon, because it has been a little bit of a while. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this patch notes. Do you think these are good? You know, what will you be getting? Will you be getting any of those bundles that I was talking about? What characters will we be pulling for? Again, I'm very interested in what you guys think, because again, I'm going to be going for Carlotta. I'm going to be fully maining out, but that's just me. Maybe some of you guys are a little bit different. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, then don't forget to leave that like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.